Hello traders, and welcome back to another educational video brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you. Today we are going to talk about the label tool on your MT4 platform. Most people probably are not aware of how useful this tool is as a tool to place markings on your charts. Traders, I am a very visual trader. I like to see things clearly. I like to see it out there. I don't want to have to be looking around for stuff. I like to have things marked so I know exactly what's going on for myself, and I also know what's going on in the market. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we do that, please let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I am your moderator for this instructional video today on the label tool. Traders, I started trading in the year 2006, and I continued to trade part-time while I was still working. I completed working after a 27-year wonderful career in the fire rescue department in the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days after I left and retired, I got on a big airplane and headed over to Thailand on a 3-month tourist visa to take a vacation. Traders, it's 2014 and I am still in Thailand. Traders, I'm recording this from Pattaya, Thailand on a sunny day on the white sandy beaches. Traders, I have to tell you that my first career in life was absolutely awesome. I loved what I did. I loved going to work every day. It was challenging, it was exciting, and I hope I made a difference in saving some lives. Traders, in my second career trading the Forex market, it is exciting, it's invigorating, it's challenging. You know, the market is always right, and I love what I do. I love being in front of my charts. I love watching data. I love all of it. And of course, I love educating and being with you on a daily basis. Okay, traders, let's go over to the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, I can only give you one suggestion. Before you go into a live market in the Forex markets, please make sure your funding is okay and it will not impact your everyday living. You will trade better and you'll be so much more relaxed and a little bit less stress. Okay, traders, let's get started. Traders, this is the label tool. What is this tool? We're going to talk about that. Where do I find it? How do I place it on the chart? And most important, how do I delete it from my chart? All right, let's take a look at the label tool on your MT4 platform. So if you go up to the MT4 platform, on the top toolbar, you can see where I have label tool and where I have an arrow with those arrows and a slash mark another arrow. And that is where you would tap on that, and that is where your label tool is at. What is the label tool going to do? It's going to do a lot of things. If you look on the bottom of the chart, you can see at that Bollinger Band, I hit the label tool and it gave me the label for that price at that spot on the chart at 140.197. So it's easily put on the chart, it's big, and I can see it right away. But that's not all the label tool does. It does a lot of other great things, so let's take a look. Okay, so on the label tool, we have a lot of choices. We have thumb up, thumb down, arrow up, arrow down, the stop sign I use on my charts to show where my stop loss is, the check sign I use on my chart for take profit, and the label as far as price action, either left or right of where I place that on my chart. It's absolutely great, and you can see I have that above many choices, and those are some illustrations of what's going on. The other thing to realize is that if you need to delete all your arrows right away, and realize that they're all called arrows, and don't get confused with that, they're just called arrows, but you can hit delete all arrows and your chart will be clear of everything. However, I'll tell you later how a little secret I have where you can delete one at a time. But first, let's go over to another nice feature on the label tool. Okay, so on the label tool, when you hit the label tool, you can actually place text on your chart. And what this will do is, this will allow you, under the T, if you look to the left, you'll see a T box there, and that's the text on your chart. When you open that box, the top will be the label, which would be normally the price that you have put on the chart. However, if you go below that and you type in that box text that you want on the chart, for instance, all gone, one click, and then hit the OK button, and this is what you're going to see. You are going to see that text is now on your chart. And it's on the chart nicely. You can change the color, you can change the size, you can do all that stuff in that same box. So we can put hours on our charts, we can put text on our charts, so we can see things on our charts that is so helpful in our trading on a daily basis. Well, now that we have all this on the charts, how do we get them off the charts? Well, I talked to you a couple of slides back about you can go back to the tool icon, which is the arrow/arrow, and hit delete all arrows, and everything will come off your chart at one time. The other way you can do it is if you hit your delete button, it will delete everything on your chart one at a time, starting with the last thing that you put on your chart. So if you put a word saying will sell at 124.15, but you had 7 other things on your chart before that, that last item that you placed on your chart will be the first one to go, and then it'll go back. Now, why is that convenient? Well, one, you might not want to take everything off your chart, but two, if you make a mistake and you've already put all these other things on your charts and you don't want to have to do it again, you can just delete that last one that you did a mistake and it comes off your chart and you can redo it. So it's very, very useful in trading. I really enjoy this part of the MT4 platform. I think it's hidden. You don't see a lot of people talk about it. You don't see it on the internet. It's just like a hidden feature that nobody talks about. Yet it is so important that we understand and use this label tool. It just makes our trading so much easier and so much more visual. And like I said, I am a visual trader. I like to see what's going on. Traders, that wraps up our education on the label tool for your MT4 platform. Traders, I hope you enjoyed it. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and FXCL Excellence in Trading, I would like to thank you for joining us today. Traders, we will catch you the next time for another educational video shortly. Take care and bye-bye.